We had a new feature go live today that's going to need some explaining. Promo codes are now live on the website, so this is an opportunity where you can introduce uh, promo codes to clubs as far as spiritware offerings for the entire club, or what we intend to use it primarily for is in replace of gift cards. So if you have an integrated gift card into your point of sale, or just something that doesn't work with MyUniform, this is an alternative that may work without having to invest in something to have everything coded specifically for your system. So inside the management, there is now under settings a promo codes option. This will list all of the codes that you have set up as well as use statistics for those codes. So we actually, right after this went live, had a customer call today that needed to replace or to try to use one of our store gift cards within the site. So we tested it out quick and made sure everything was working. Um, so this will give you the code that was set up. If it's a flat rate, if it's not a flat rate, it's a percentage. The value, the max uses for the code, how many current uses it has, the start and end date for the code, if it's assigned to a single club, and then a note if you intend to use this on why you're creating the code, and a minimum for the order. So if we jump into the setup, basically you can set up a test code 123 or whatever the code. This is what the customer will actually type in to get the code. So you can do a variety of things. You can do $10 off $50 purchase. You can do 10% off $100. You have a variety of combinations for however you want to set these up. So either a fixed amount or a percentage amount. Um, let's say $20 off, max uses. This is the max uses for the code. If it's not assigned to the club, these are the total max uses for the code. If it is assigned to the club, these are the max uses per account within that club. So if you want to send something out to a club for spiritware and say you can get $10 off a $50 purchase, um, and each customer can use the code once, you can set up a max use for that code of 1 and assign the club that you're sending it to, and every account within that club will be able to, actually every player within that club will be able to use that one time. Um, if not, if it's a single use code, you can set it to 1. You can set it to uh, multiple uses. If it's something you just want 10% for anyone that goes to the spiritware, you can set up 1,000 uses just to make sure it's good for everyone and not set up a club. Um, the start date, basically start and end date, are just the valid dates for the code. And then you can set your minimum dollar amount. So if it's only applicable to a $50 order, you can do something like that. Or if it's a single use as a gift card replacement, single use or max use is 1, minimum order 0. Um, in that case, you would not set it to a club. It wouldn't really matter if you did. Actually, it would, because anyone else that they gave that code to could still use it. So if it is going to be as a gift card replacement, do not select a club. It'll just be max use one time. And then you can set up a note for whatever you're going to use that for. So once you create the code, the customers will have access to use that. And once they do, as the orders come through, sorry, they're rebuilding, fixing a glitch that was in there before with the homepage link, so it's a little slow as it's regenerating. But this is the order that test code was used on, and you'll see on the order that there's a discount for that amount and the promo code that was used. So you'll be able to see that through um, your emailed copies of the receipts. You can search for that promo code, or through the promo code settings menu, you can see how many uses you had there. And then on the customer side, there's basically just an extra step in the checkout right where the gift cards normally appear. Um, so you'll have a spot there for Stefan Soccer or whatever your store promo code, and when you enter that number, it'll tell you if it's been added to the cart, or let's bring up what that code was. It was this one here, and it'll say that this code has no more uses. Or this code doesn't apply, this code is not for your club, or it'll say item added to cart or code added to cart. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out and ask, but that is now a valid option for you guys to use. We're also looking at some kind of more creative ways to use those promo codes to try to increase um, uh, our retail website penetration. So rather than using the code at the or a promo code after you've checked out um, and hope they come back to the site, we're thinking about trying to do something in reverse where we run a promotion through the stores if or for our retail website that if you purchase through our retail website of X amount for every $50, say you get $5, something along those lines, but encourage them to use our retail website in order to gain an extra discount on their MyUniform order. So it's from a business aspect, you kind of have to treat that more like a retail promotion than a MyUniform promotion because everything on the MyUniform side is already discounted. But just trying to look at some more creative ways that we can try to drive more of the MyUniform customers to our retail website. So this could potentially help out there as well. So again, if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out and ask. Thanks.